You're right.
Hi, and welcome to Stupid Politics.
Oh, we didn't do that right.
I'm sorry, they say I go too early, and I guess today I'm going to go too late. Well, good way to start off the show. Hi, my name is Melissa Lineberry, and I'm the host of Stupid Politics. And today, before I let my panel introduce themselves, I'd like to introduce, we have a special guest today who's going to be with us to talk about some things. Paul, if you'd like to tell us a little bit about yourself, Paul.
I'm Paul Morrison. I've been active in public politics for, probably about 10 years now. I'm the executive director of the Northeast Indiana It's Time for Change Conservative Political Action Committee, and I'm just hoping to give a few pieces of wisdom and learn a couple things from my friends here.
And we're so glad to have you, and now I'll let the rest of my panel introduce themselves, and we'll get started.
Hi, I'm Christine Schrock. I'm from the Fort Wayne area, been here around 30-some years, and love to be a part of this group here. We get on some really interesting subjects, and I welcome you as well. We're going to have fun today.
My name's Rachel, and I'm actually from Ohio, so this is a new experience for me. Welcome.
And my name is Al Danowski. I'm here. I'm a concerned citizen. I want to inform people, so that's why I'm here.
Okay, this past weekend, Al was there, and I think Paul was there, Rachel and Christine, Steve Shine had the State of the Address.
State of the Party.
The State of the Party. Well, it was addressing the party. I'm going to blow it completely. Addressing the party about, I assume it's, what's been going on the last year, the focus of where it's going. And what I got out of the whole thing was unity. So I think because of local politics last time, I'm not sure with the presidential election so much, but there seems to be, the party has, they've fallen apart. There are, I think, conservative Republicans, moderate Republicans. So the topic today I would like to talk about is that unity and how you unify. Where do you go? Is there a point where you can't unify because we're just all Republicans or even Democrats? We can, I don't even want to limit it just to Republicans. I want to do it generally about when you unify, where does it become the point that you can't do it anymore, or can you do it because someone may be a Republican but doesn't stand for anything that you believe in, but do you just vote for them because they're Republicans? Same with Democrats, and where do you draw the line? So I want to get your thoughts. If you guys want to say something about the state of the address to the party before we have any debate, do you want to add anything?
I think the Allen County Republican Party address was a very important one, as we're stressing unity right now. A lot of times we focus on the presidential election in presidential years, of course. There's a lot more things that are important. Former Speaker of the House Tip O'Neill once said that all politics is local. So it all starts with our local people that are running for office right now. And I think, especially now in the Republican Party, we've identified John McCain supposedly is going to be...
Oh, yeah, don't say John McCain at this table.
I knew that when I said that. But we're talking to everybody out there who's identified that he is the presumptive nominee for the Republican candidate for president. So most important, what we have to do is focus on our local offices, both the governor. We don't have, thank God, we don't have a senatorial race this year, but we've got Congress here in the 3rd District. We need to re-elect Mark Souder as our representative from the 3rd District, going back to Congress so that he can continue to do the good work he does for us. There are quite a few other offices we could focus on.
Oh, we're going to have so much fun, Paul.
But at the same time, I recognize where everyone that's a Ron Paul supporter is coming from. And it is incumbent upon you to continue to do the good fight, work at what you believe in, and encourage and advise and help the candidates in all the offices, from the office of governor all the way down to the school board, to understand where they're coming from.
What got us in this mess is because people go in and blatantly say, I'm a Republican, and then they hit straight party on that beautiful voting booth, having no clue if one guy is like Ron Paul, very conservative. and another guy is like McCain. I'm not saying neither one can't be Republican, but what I'm saying is, you know, you just blindly vote. Do you have, should it be one issue? I'm a fiscal conservative, so if all candidates, Huckabee, everybody, Ron Paul, if they're all fiscal, then I don't worry about the rest. Where do you draw the line on, okay, I can't vote for this person because they're Republican or Democrat, even if I associate, because they don't represent me? And to suggest, Ron, especially, I know this panel and other groups that I work with, would have a really hard time with that. So that's what we're trying to get into local politics, to find out what people stand for, not just because they're a Republican, you know. What do you stand for that I can agree with? Because, you know, I've joined the Republican Party and want to work very hard, but I cannot do blind loyalty.
There's no reason.